What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the Tech Expert Hub. Today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 16. Now, I understand the iPhone 15 just came out, but let's be honest, we're always looking forward to the next thing. And honestly, I feel like the iPhone 15 was merely just a stepping stone, a testbed for the iPhone 16. And here's the reason why, right? So when we looked at the iPhone 15, right, what we saw was obviously the disappearance of the lightning cable and the port change to USB-C. However, these changes were made because Apple is testing new things. So what do we see and what will we really get with the iPhone 16 and the 16 Plus is very interesting because they're finally testing really different layouts and a complete package that the iPhone 15 was testing for. So the first thing first is a redesigned camera layout. Now, what does this mean? So very much, right, it's gonna have a vertical layout similarly to the iPhone 12 and the 12 mini. However, right, the reason why is because most likely they're gonna fit a larger sensor. Again, larger sensor in the camera is gonna yield better picture quality, better low light performance, and will allow the camera to perform way better than having triple cameras. Instead, having two dominant cameras is going to be a game changer for especially nighttime shots and those really long distance zooms that we have seen. Now, next one is an action button instead of just a mute switch. The reason why we are looking at potential for an action button is because an action button can perform more tasks or functions than just a switch to mute, right? So we are talking about programmable buttons potentially coming to the iPhone 16. This is huge. Imagine a button, right, where you can just press it and program it to do whatever you like, whether it is to bring up a certain app or to program it to go into a certain app and perform a certain function. This is a huge switch because we are going from a relatively simple switch to an action button. Now that is very interesting. Now next one is a extra capacitive button. Now what does this mean? Well, the physical button, right, might have a potential, capacitive touch to it, meaning it is able to provide haptic feedback as well as detect certain pressures and touches, right? And this will allow the button to really do more, right? Whenever we look at a phone, right, it's not just a screen, it's not just everything there, right? We often forget that these buttons we use all the time. Our power button, our volume rocker buttons, right? So these are very important. Now, obviously, we all know new Apple Silicon chip, the A17 is expected to come, and we are going to use a new chip in there. It's going to be more powerful and obviously have even higher efficiency. Now, I understand that they say lower efficiency. The fact of the matter is, when you have more dense, you will get that better chip. Now, here's the thing, right? Over time, chips become more optimized with the software. So even if it is the same, essentially the same chip, I would expect greater efficiency and better performance over the long run. Now, obviously, there were some thermal issues, especially with the iPhone 15. Like I said, a lot of this is due to the fact that software is not optimized yet. It's a new chip, right? But with new graphene technology that they are putting into the iPhone 16, expect, right, higher performance because we are able to take away this heat from the chip. It's going to be more efficient. It's going to be more powerful because it's fully optimized by then. And of course, not last but not least, we expect new OLED display tech. Now, here's the thing. We might actually get a slightly larger screen potentially with the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus, and really getting away from those bezels that are present. And really what this is going to do with the micro lens technology is it's going to improve power consumption, right? If you ever look at your phone's battery life consumption, large majority of it is taken away by the display. Believe it or not, your display sucks up a lot. Not just your CPU, not just, everything else, right? Your display is taking on a lot of that energy use. And with that improved power consumption, thanks to the micro lens technology, we are not only gonna get better picture quality, but we are gonna get better performance for our battery life. Now, really to sum it all up, I believe that iPhone 16 will come as a complete package as to compared with the iPhone 15, which I believe was just a test bed where Apple said, you know what, we weren't ready for this tech, right? And here we are now with a more polished product that's going to take everything that was good from the iPhone 15 and bump it up a notch all around, right? It's not just a port. It's not just a small detail. iPhone 16 is going to get a huge upgrade on every single aspect of the phone. Not like they always claim, for real this time. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because honestly, from what it seems like, it looks like they're going for a complete package upgrade with the iPhone 16. Leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys